Hey guys, Michigan Prepared here. Some more bad news on top of the fuel depot fires. The one that happened in Indiana not that long ago, and now the one that's in Ohio that just happened a few days ago. On top of that, guys, the world's largest produce factory, right after harvest season, packed to the gills. I mean, they couldn't have got more in there. Literally burnt to the ground. It's gone. You guys better stock up now. With that being said, stay tuned for the other video. Michigan Prepared out. Hey guys, Michigan Prepared here. Listen, sorry about the bumpy road, but I wanted to bring you guys a video while it's fresh on my mind. You guys might ask why I push the whole prepared thing all the time. Obviously, that's what my channel's about, but I'm going to give you a couple prime examples. Right now, as most of us should be aware of, we know that there's a massive storm rolling into the Florida area. And there's a lot of panic buying. A lot of gas stations are out of gas. There's a lot of, what do you call it? There's a lot of violence at the gas stations down there. There's already been, reported accidents at gas stations, fights. I mean, it's just... The water's gone, bottled water, it's all out. Most of the food in the grocery stores, gone. The gas, gone. So, I don't want to label this as a minor event, guys, because it's not. But what I will say is it's not nearly as major as, say, a nuclear war, a nuclear outbreak. And with that being said, Russia has come out and said that they're considering the use of their low-yield nuclear weapons on Ukraine. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, I know, smoking, bad habit. But Russia has come out and said that it will use, or well, not will, but they're considering the use of their low-yield nuclear weapons on parts of Ukraine to take over the regions that they're trying to take over. Now, I don't know if they're coming out and saying this to use it as scare tactics, or if they really plan to use these nuclear weapons. Russia claims it's only going to take one or two, but the U.S. experts say it's going to take upwards of 20 to 30. Now, the U.S. has also moved 100 of its strategic nuclear weapons in surrounding countries around Russia to other NATO ally countries in preparation for, fighting back should Russia use their nuclear weapons. Now, as you guys can see, another escalation, of course. It's getting worse and worse and worse. But now, guys, this is why I urge getting prepared, okay? You see what's happening in Florida over something pretty major, but not nearly as major as nuclear war. What do you think is going to happen when the first news of a nuke being launched and taking out some targets hits the media, or the alerts on your phone go off. What do you think's going to happen then, guys? First thing that's going to happen, the stock market is going to tank. Not that it hasn't already, pretty much has, but it's going to become non-existent. There goes your 401k. Second thing that's going to happen, guys, because everybody's aware of what's going on for the most part. There's a lot of people still in denial, but good majority of people know what's happening. So, imagine you're watching the news and all of a sudden reports come out. Breaking news. Russia's decided to start using low-yield nuclear weapons, knowing damn well that they've threatened us numerous times. Now what if you get a report that the U.S. is responding? Because the U.S. has come out and said that if Russia uses any sort of low-yield nuclear weapons on Ukraine, the U.S. will respond appropriately. They haven't come directly out and said it, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the hell they're talking about. So, what do you think's going to happen, guys? First thing to go is your gasoline. Like, I got a truck, alright, guys? I got a 26-gallon tank. Most trucks are anywhere from, unless you got a small truck, most average size trucks, 1500s, 2500s, whatever, they're anywhere from 26 to, like, I think upwards of 40-gallon tanks. So 26 to 40 gallons, somewhere in between there. Most of your average passenger sedans are anywhere from like 12 to 20. So I urge you to figure out what you have at home right now. If you don't have fuel cans, go buy a couple. Fill them up, stick them away. Rotate them out every 6 months so you have the fuel on hand. Don't let your car get below, or truck, below half tank before you top it back off. Especially with fuel prices rising again. But yeah, guys, first sign of any nukes going off, there's going to be mass panic. Even if they're over in Ukraine, what do you think the people here in the U.S. are going to do? They're going to panic buy. They're going to flock to the stores like you ain't ever seen before. Because they know all-out World War III is right around the corner. I suggest you guys get stocked up now. With the violence that's going on at the gas stations, just over gasoline, guys, what the hell do you think is going to happen in the stores over food? I wouldn't dare go into those stores during a panic buying session or a gas station without protection on my hip, because it's dangerous. Even down there in Florida right now, because of that hurricane, people have lost their minds. Now we know the potential for nuclear war is great. All the countries that have nukes are threatening it. Well, the U.S. really isn't threatening nuclear war, but they're threatening to retaliate with nukes. Even if they are low yield, they're still nuclear weapons. They're still going to do pretty significant damage. Now, if you can imagine some of these people, like some of these Karens out there that flip out over absolutely nothing. Just imagine if she sees a live picture of a mushroom cloud from a nuclear weapon on her TV screen. Can you imagine what all these Karens and all these Kevins are going to do? It's going to be insane, guys. You need to get stocked up. potential for nuclear war is greater than it's ever been. Even greater than, what was it, that missile crisis. I forget what it's called right offhand. The Cuban Missile Crisis. Sorry. Good Lord. Yeah, our potential for nuclear war is even greater than then. So, do what you guys got to do. Buy one extra can of corn. If you're going to the grocery store or whatever. An extra can of peas or green beans or whatever the hell it is you guys like. Put it in your pantry and under your bed and your bedroom closet. Somewhere. Put it up. Get some dry beans, guys. Get some rice. It's way better building your own survival food than going out and buying all this bull BS freeze-dried shit that tastes like cardboard anyway. Hell of a lot cheaper also. So do what you got to do, guys. Don't forget about your IOSAT tablets and your apple pectin supplements. And it's getting bad out there, guys. Just keep that panic buying in mind. Don't wait until it's too late. Because when it's too late, it's time for you to be bugging out while everybody else is hitting the gas stations and the supermarkets and panicking. And let me tell you what. It's only going to be a matter of hours, guys. Matter of hours. Sorry, I'm driving into some rain here. You're going to hear that in the background. Anyway, it's only going to be a matter of hours. What do you think is going to happen when all these people raiding the stores and gas stations take everything there is to take? What do you think the next step is? Huh? It's to come to your house and take what you got. So after all the stores are looted, after all the gas stations are bone dry, after people have already died just from the violence on the street, from the panic, from the chaos, next is your house, guys. Your city, your house, your city block. May not specifically be your house, but are you going to want to stay in town as bullets are flying, ripping through your walls, putting your family, your pets in danger? I'm not. The first sign of any sort of panic in the streets or anything like that, I'm out. I'm gone, guys. Hell, I'm going to get out before it even happens. As soon as I hear about the stores and gas stations being looted, I'm gone. They can have that house. My family's lives are more important. I could care less about that house. It's insured. My point is, guys, you got to be ready. These nukes could be launched any day. Anything could happen. Get ready, guys. With that being said, keep your heads on a swivel. Stay safe out there. Michigan Prepared out.